I made a mistake. And when I did the math this morning, I realized that mistake would have cost me roughly $1.2 million. I am not talking about a bad investment, and I am not talking about a market crash. I am talking about the cost of being loyal to a brokerage model that was designed to extract wealth from me, not build it with me. Looking at the numbers now, it makes me sick to my stomach. That is $1.2 million that should be in my retirement account or compounding for my family. But it's gone. And it's gone because I waited too long to make a change. My name is Diane Needle. I have been a performing agent in Sharon, Massachusetts for years. And today I am going to break down the success tax that most top producers are paying without even realizing it. I am going to show you the profit and loss of the last 5 years, the hidden fees you are probably ignoring, and why staying comfortable at your current brokerage might be the most expensive decision you ever make. As agents, we run a business, and in any business, you have to look at your overhead. When I was at my previous brokerage, like many of you, I was paying a split, but I was also paying a royalty fee. That's usually around 6% off the top. And on top of that, there was a cap that was significantly higher than where I am now. Let's do the math on a performing agent doing $10 million a year in volume. At a traditional big box brokerage, you might have an 80-20 split plus a 6% royalty fee that never caps. At Real, my cap is $12,000. No monthly fees after I pay that. No royalty fees. Over 5 years, just the difference in the cap and fees put nearly $1.2 million of cash back into my pocket. That is not monopoly money. That is cash I used for my family, my marketing, and reinvesting in my business. If you are capping every year at a legacy broker, you are paying a premium for a logo. And after 5 years here, I can tell you that the logo on the door hasn't sold a single house for me. I sold those houses. But saving money is just defense. Let's talk about offense. That is the part that actually changed my life. In the old model, you sell a house, you get a check, and you spend the check. The wheels keep turning. If you stop selling, the money stops coming. At Real, because I'm a shareholder, a portion of my effort is captured as equity. When I cap, I get stock. When I attract agents, I get revenue share. When I buy stock out of my commission, they give me bonus shares. I joined 5 years ago. I will not share my exact portfolio value, but I will tell you this. The stock awards I received for just doing my job, selling real estate in Sharon, have grown into a significant asset. If you are a high performer, you are going to do the work anyway. Why would you do the work for cash only when you could do the same work for cash plus equity? It is literally working twice as hard for half the asset class. Now, I know what you are thinking. I thought it too. It's a cloud brokerage. I will be lonely. I will have no support. I need an office. Here's the reality of the last 5 years. The collaboration here is higher than any brick and mortar office I have ever been in. Why? Because the financial model aligns us. In a local office, the top agent is your competitor. They do not want to share their secrets because you might steal their listing. At Real, because we are all stockholders, if you win, the company's stock goes up and I win. I am part of a national network of top producers here. I have access to agents across the country moving hundreds of millions in volume. We share playbooks, we share contracts, we share marketing strategies. In the old days, I had one manager in a local office to answer my questions. Today, I have an entire network of performing agents and a broker support team that answers me instantly. The support has actually upgraded, not downgraded. If you are a new agent, this model is great. But if you are a performing agent, if you are doing as little as 3 to 5 million a year, this model is not just great. It is financially irresponsible to ignore it. You have two choices. You can keep paying the success tax at your current brokerage, or you can keep more of your commission and start building wealth. I am not here to convince you to join. I just want you to know your numbers so you can make an educated decision. I have been here for 5 years. I know how to navigate this ship. I know the tech, the culture, and how to transition a high-volume business without dropping the ball. I have put a link in the description below to book a 15-minute audit call with me. Bring your P&L from last year. We will look at what you paid, compare it to what you would have paid at Real, and look at the equity you left on the table. No sales pitch, just a spreadsheet and the truth about your overhead. If the numbers make sense, we can talk about what a transition looks like. If they do not, you will stay where you are with total confidence that you are in the right place. Do not wait 5 years to figure this out. Check the link below and let's run the math.